What up, everybody? Carlos, CEO of GA Air Capital. Welcome aboard to our morning note. It is 8:59 Eastern Standard Time on a Monday. We love Mondays. Ready to rock and roll for the markets. Let's see what is going on today. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the pre-market movers. All right, so market movers again. Obviously, the Dow is red. Let's actually go over the futures real quick. Dow's down 439 right now, futures. Nasdaq down 167, dipping more than the Dow, and the S&P is down 1.5%, about 51 handles. That's where we are right now. VIX is at 1842, up 26%. Bitcoin is up almost 3%. Gold did tap the highs, but then kind of dipped. We did tap on GLD overnight, 149.50. Let's go and take a look at pre-market movers together, guys. WIN, again, we talked about it, China Proxy. It is Macau Play, down almost 8% today. Las Vegas Sands Corp, same deal. Macau Operations, down 6%. MGM, same deal, down 5.6%. Next, we have here ExxonMobil, down 1.25, high volume. AMD, down 3.2%. We'll watch that. But again, they do report on Tuesday after the bell. Apple reports Tuesday after the bell, down 2.2%. Tesla down almost 4%, 3.83%. They report Wednesday after the bell, so be very careful. Intel just had a great quarter. They're down 2.2%. That could probably be a nice dip buy if you want to buy the stock, not the option. Microsoft down 1.73%. Again, they report on Wednesday, so be very careful. Micron down 4.19% after they were soaring. Again, so when it comes to options, man, with these kind of news, you got to be very, very careful. Almost get in and out almost every day. So again, because the news just keeps hitting regarding the coronavirus. Beyond Meat down 1.83%, Twitter down 2.38%, and Uber down 3.5%. AbbVie is up 1.28%. Pretty much a sea of red today, and we're ready to rock. We have personally some GLD calls. We should be able to be green on it. We have the 150 calls. We're probably going to get out today anyways. So a nice little hedge that we took over the weekend, and we should be able to start the week green. We had a couple of questions on Instagram, so I'll go ahead and answer them. One of them asks, this is David says, why is the new virus affecting the stock market? That virus, again, guys, it just creates fear. People get scared. Remember, it's all sentiment and confidence in the market. So if people get scared, what do? They sell stocks and they try to raise cash. So again, safe havens, gold, silver, those sort of things, bonds, they're going to pile into the US dollar. They're going to sell stocks. So again, that's just usually the case. Iran missile thing, virus, anything bad happens, people tend to sell. It's called risk off. Next one, we have one more question from Lena. What about Apple? What if they shut down or slow down operations there? I mean, we really don't know. In regards to Apple, I could see kind of a carve out a bottom here at around 308 on the hourly overnight. But again, we don't know the operations, what's going to happen, if they're going to slow down or not. We just have to react. I can't predict on what's going to happen. Their earnings report is tomorrow afternoon after the bell. So I'm definitely not going to buy anything on Apple ahead of that because that's going to be very volatile. I think that's all the questions we have there. Good morning, Brandon. Good morning, Juan. Good morning, Cape Codero. See if you have any questions, guys. We're rocking and rolling. Again, we see the market here. Looking at Qs here, I'm going to see if I can put a nice support level here at 216.81. We already did break down on Qs. Let's see if we get that continuation. Tesla, you can see that support level being respected at 540.38. See if I can bring up SPY here. SPY here. Oh wow, it is definitely. Oh, it is breaking down pretty nicely. I'm gonna put an alert at 323.01. If we break down below that, then I'll go ahead and maybe get some puts there. Should be nice right there. Let's go ahead and take a look at IWM. I do like IWM. That's the Russell 2000 index. Nice breakdown, gap down, of course, but again, I'm going to have to wait for this kind of this tick here on the low side of 161.68. Again, we want to confirm. We don't want to predict. We want to react, not predict. That's the key. That's where we are now. I don't trade the VIX, just a heads up. So no real information there. GLD popping back up at 149. We're $1 off our in the money call. Okay, let's see here. Chase says, my Uber baby. I own Uber too, man. I own the stock, so I don't care. I've been hit before, and I'm going to hold that baby. Ivan Franco asks, good morning, Carlos. Baba is out here tanking. I'm just going to cost average today. If you're talking about options, do not add to a loser. It's like getting kicked in the balls multiple times for no reason. Unless you like getting kicked there and like pain, do not buy on the dip. That is very dumb. Just take your L and move on. That's all I could say. Best bet for you. Regarding Alibaba, again, we know the drill. It's a China company. So again, with this going on here in regards to this coronavirus, what do you expect? Anything China's going to get hit. We know the drill. Any other questions this morning? All right, just kind of working on some administrative things. We got a new member, just trying to make sure that they're happy and set to go. Let me get them ready to go. Welcome Giancarlo to our basic group. Let's rock and roll. All right, sent. And Giancarlo, I will get you your ebook here in a second, buddy. Remember, our ebook is free, and that's on our website. Okay, so we have any other questions here? Oh, no, buying more shares. Oh, gotcha. Okay, Yvonne. Buying more shares, I'm okay with that. That's fine. Again, a lot of earnings this week, guys. I know you're going to probably be very tempted to want to buy ahead of time. Take it from me. Don't do it. You're just predicting. It's basically betting. If you saw the implied volatility for Netflix last week's earnings was around 8 to 10%, the stock moved 1.5%. So if you had a strangle up or down, or you had a call spread, you got crushed both ways. If you had calls, out of the money calls, you got crushed. If you had out of the money puts, you got crushed. Not enough volume. You should have waited on the sidelines and just chilled. You just basically threw money away. Just wait. I know it's kind of a hard concept of patience, but trust me, guys, it's the best way to be profitable. Okay, Giancarlo, I'm sending you an ebook. Thanks for the request on the ebook. Hope you enjoy that. Thoughts on Tesla earnings? Juan, again, I have no idea. I'm not an accountant for them. I mean, just a guess. I mean, I think they're going to bounce back, and I think you'll break new all-time highs. But that's a complete guess. I'm not willing to put money at risk for that. So I'm not gonna get into details. I don't know. I don't know. And anyone who tells you they know is lying to you. So you don't want to deal with that noise. GLD, nice bounce here. Can't wait for my calls to go through. I do have my almanac here, so let's kind of go over what they expect. Trek Traders Almanac. Today, Monday, is a bullish day according to them. They're wrong. I think we're ending in the red. Quote of the day, the bigger a man's head gets, the easier it is to fill his shoes. That's a good one. February Almanac. So we're not in February yet, but I'll go ahead and read you a couple of excerpts here. February is the weak link in the best 6 months. Recent record, S&P up 10, down 5, average change 0.06% last 15 years. Second best NASDAQ month in a presidential elections years average, second best NASDAQ month is February. In presidential election years, average gain 2.5%, 7 up, down 5, Dow up 10, down 7, and S&P up 9, down 8. Day before President's Day weekend, S&P down 17, up 28 times. 11 straight years, 1992 to 2002. Day after, up 8 out of 9 years. Many technicians modify market predictions based on January's market. I'll go over that again with you as we get closer to February. I'll even post this on Instagram. So again, this is just from the Stock Traders Almanac. Doesn't mean it's gospel, this is going to happen. This isn't the book from Back to the Future. This isn't the sports almanac where I know who's going to win. This is just information. That's it. So I'll go ahead and post that later for you guys. Any other questions this morning? 149.02 on GLD as we're waiting. Obviously, we want to say our deepest condolences to Kobe Bryant and his family. What a sad tragedy about the helicopter incident. We gave you obviously information as we got it. I know that it's not market related, but as a sports fan, I think we can all agree that this is a horrible loss for him and the basketball community. I was not a Lakers fan growing up by any stretch, but I mean, you have to respect Kobe Bryant and his legacy. What a legacy that he had. A great player. Um, a lot of people were saying, oh, the wrong news. Again, guys, we just report the news that comes to us. I think now we've become more of a news source for you as followers, and we appreciate that. So, again, we try to get you the most accurate news that's market moving. Sometimes a tragedy is not market moving. So, we just wanted to share that. Just wanted to make my 2 cents. Okay, Beyond. I talked about that last night with my premium members and my students. Beyond, again, they report on Tuesday. So, I'm not going to make a reaction. I have a couple alerts up, but again, we'll see what happens. It is up pre-market. 135.23 is my alert to the upside. If we break that, then we could see what we could do. But again, I don't want to predict, as always. Any other questions, guys? On my screen today, I have E-mini futures, GLD. E-mini futures are right here. GLD, QQQ, AMD, Apple, and Tesla. These two report on Tuesday. QQQ is the ETF from NASDAQ, and Tesla I'm always watching for some moves. But they report Wednesday. MU would be a good one because there's no report, but they're going to move in tandem with AMD. So you want to be very careful. Another one we could watch is Netflix. Their earnings have already been set, so you're not going to get any surprises. You may see some movement there, and you don't have any surprise coming up. So Netflix could be a play. Another one too that I've been looking at is Disney. Disney looks very bearish, very bearish. Not good for our top 10 stocks, but again, we know the drill. It's because of the coronavirus. So looking at Disney together, you can see it is wanting to tap that 100-day moving average right on the daily. If we break 139.22, did we break that already? Yeah, we did break that pre-market. So I guess we are going to play that. Let me go ahead and cancel this alert. I guess we'll play it. I'm taking a look at it. I'm looking at a 4-hour chart. Should be interesting. Should be able to get a break. So let's see if we get the volume, guys, just like anything else. All right, guys, I guess if no more questions, we'll go ahead and end it there. Have a great rest of your morning and make it a profitable one. We'll catch you guys soon. Any other questions? GAR Capital on Instagram, of course, and on Twitter. Love to have you on board. How do you calculate the breakthrough alerts? We don't calculate it. It's just through charts. Everything's through charts, guys. That's how you calculate it, if you want to say calculate. But we'd love to have you on board, guys. Let's crush it. And thank you for joining me in the Morning Note. Have a great rest of your Monday.